Hi everybody, Sister Scaleback Kathy coming in for my month 22 gastric bypass RNY update. My highest weight was 361 pounds. I had surgery June 16th, 2014 in Toronto Western Hospital. My surgery weight was 339 pounds. I'm currently 235 pounds. So overall I've lost 130 pounds, regained a few. I bounce back and forth. One thing I do want to point out is my skin's getting saggier and wrinklier as I go here, and I didn't really notice it until just now, but you know, you can even see some of the neck here, you know. Terrible. I thought I was combating it pretty good, but then when you look up close. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't believe in putting chemicals all over my face. I have a little bit of eyeliner on today, that's about it. I used to wear a lot of makeup. Then I saw a lot of documentaries about makeup, and no, I won't do it. The incidences of cancers and so on are on the rise, and when I think about putting all that chemical on my face, I can't do it. Same thing with eating grapes, by the way. I'm not too fond on grapes because I saw a documentary about the pesticides used on grapes and how they don't wash off, and it's a lot of issues. But anyway, not that I'm the healthiest person in the world, but I do have a few phobias. But I think maybe a little skin cream or something, I don't know, oil of Olay as they say. I'm getting a little bit of acne, and I'm almost 50 years old, so this has to be something hormonal to do with weight loss surgery or menopause. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm in menopause. Last I was tested was only 6 months ago, and I wasn't, so I'm 49 years old, so I'm not quite 50 yet. What do I want to talk about today? Well, I went thrifting a little bit this week. I'm not a big thrifter, but I've been looking for, you know, accessories and that sort of thing for the WLSFA, which is the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America, is having their fundraiser meet and greet in Nashville, Tennessee in May. And it'll be the first one that I actually get to. I was going to go to Obesity Help last October and had to cancel it, lost my airfare and everything. It was tragic. But it's because I got a new job. I couldn't get time off. My Star Wars mug. Anyway, so I was going thrifting to try and find some accessories because they have a few different themes for their dances when we go. One is Country Wishes, which is, you know, dress in your cowboy hat, boots, whatever, outfit that's country. And the other one is a bling, formal type dance. You wear a lot of flashy stuff. So, I did get a few things I'll just show you real quick here. This is a nice little bracelet I got for like $3.99. There, this is actually my medical alert bracelet in case you're wondering if you ever see me. But anyway, I won't wear it when I'm at the WLSFA because everybody knows. If I pass out, don't put a tube down my throat without a scope on it, okay? Without a camera. But anyway, yeah, so that's a nice blingy looking, you know, formal looking bracelet. I really like the shine on it. I also bought this little ring. And by the way, we're talking like, you know, $3.99, $4.99, you know, necklace. That's what you call retro right there. Earrings to match. I put a little picture of the stuff that I bought of myself wearing them on Facebook, including a dress that I wasn't planning on buying. It just happened to be like $15. If you see me at WLSFA, mum's the word about how much that dress cost, but it was only $15. But I'll put it at the end of the video here. To me, you know, I'm at the age in life where I don't care if it's a designer dress. I don't even know what designer names are, you know. I don't care. I don't put on airs, and I don't care if it's a brand name or if it's not. As long as it looks nice, that's all I care about. And how much it costs is the furthest thing from my mind, except that I'm happy that I didn't have to pay a fortune for it, and that's all I care about. So yeah, what else am I going to talk about? Well, that brought me to, so I bought this dress. It was $15. How can you pass that up? It's $15, you know. But the thing is I don't know what size I am, so I have to try it on. And I'm looking at it, it's like an 18, and I'm like, that's probably going to be a little big. I try it on, and it fit. So, different maker, different sizes, right? The thing is the upper part is a little big. Like if I lean forward, things hang out. So, and I know from other shirts that I've had, I can fit a 14 in some blouses and some shirts, and 16s for sure in a lot of tops. But the waist and the butt and the hips, because that's where most of my weight was, even after having lost a lot of weight, there's still a lot of loose skin, excess skin, and still quite a bit of weight. I would say 40 pounds at least in that area. And so when I buy a dress, for sure, it comes in one size. Upper and lower is attached. There is no, and I think that's why a lot of people go with this skirt and a shirt. That way you can get two different sizes if you can. So finding a dress that fits everywhere is difficult, but this one seemed to be okay. It isn't actually the dress that I have chosen to wear. I had another one set out and it needed altering for that very reason. It's a beautiful dress. I've always wanted to wear this type of dress and never did because of my size. And when I was younger, I just didn't have money for that kind of dress, to be honest with you. But anyway, so, but it needs to be tailored. So I have a friend who is good at seamstress and sewing, and I wish I had her skills. But anyway, she's going to alter it for me from the waist up, because it won't close because of how wide my waist is. So we're going to take the zipper out and try and do something corset style, maybe. I'm not sure. But her daughter is having a baby, and so it'll be about a week or so before I can get that altered, which kind of close, but at least I have a backup dress that only cost $15. Anyway, you know, it really doesn't bother me what I wear, as long as I get to see everybody that I've wanted to see forever. Feels like forever. 3 years at least I've been watching people on YouTube, and I've met a handful of you, in Michigan. I live in Ontario, not far from Michigan, so I can go over the border quite frequently, but I cannot make big trips to like Nashville, California. I think Obesity Help last October was in North Carolina. I was going to go there, but again, I had to work and had to cancel that one. Really, what is there to talk about? I mean, I've sort of plateaued, and I feel like I'm one of those weight loss surgery people who ends up almost 2 years out with nothing to talk about. I want to be of value. I want to give people input that matters and helps them on their journey. So if you're at, you know, first of all, I don't monetize my videos. I don't have fancy openings. I don't have, you know, intros or trailers or whatever you call it. I don't monetize the video. I'm here just because in 5 years from now, heaven forbid, I gain 50 or 60 pounds. I want to look back. Heaven forbid, I'm not going over 240, just so you know. But if there are other people out there and they're at like their third week, they can go to my third week. And that, now I don't want you to compare yourself to me. That's very important. Don't compare yourself to me. Everybody loses differently. Everybody has different metabolic syndromes and issues. I have no thyroid, so I take a pill every day. And it's been that way since I was 25 when I started gaining all the weight. So, and there's different heights and there's different body frames. You know, I'm 5'9" for those of you who've wondered. I'm tall and big framed. I had an endocrinologist once who said to me, I have the body type that would have done really well in the Great Depression. And what he meant by that is but in the Great Depression, really, people just had a lot of potatoes to eat. They didn't have a lot of anything else. But I could have easily survived because my body would have processed the potatoes. You know, it's carbs, and carbs and me do not get along. And I could have lived well on potatoes. You know, I wouldn't have been healthy vitamin wise or what have you, but, you know. So anyway, I feel like I'm a large build. And when I was in my teens, I would say even at 18 years old, I was a size 14, 16. Let's say 16. So the fact that I'm at an 18 now, because of my midsection, but I'm a 14, 16 up top, it makes me feel good. It makes me realize that I'm pretty much back to where I was, with the exception of some issues that I did to myself and probably will need surgery to correct. So I hope if you're starting your journey, you can find some common ground with me, but please don't compare yourself to me, you know, and think, well, if she lost this much at 3 months, I should be there too. No, it's not going to work. I followed lots of people thinking that way too. It didn't work. So we're already at 11 minutes. I'm not going to ramble on much more. I gotta stop saying and I gotta remember to look there, not there. It's terrible. This whole tipping your iPad the right way so you don't have the black bars along the side. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers for sticking with me, and I love you all. I know there's quite a few of you who don't comment, and that's okay. I'm just happy that you're there and you're supporting me and, you know, rooting for me silently even. That's great. And if you do make a video and I have not subscribed to you, could you just leave a comment below and I'll go ahead and subscribe, because I need some new people to watch too. So it keeps me motivated, believe it or not. So don't think if you're just brand new that you should just sort of sit back in the shadows. No, come on out. Let us see and hear what you're doing, because we all need to help each other. That's what the community's here for. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you guys in another week or two. Hope you have a great night. Bye, everybody.